Hello, everybody. This is Matthew Brown, and I'm coming to you again with another episode of the Brain Injury Post, documenting my journey through this hell called traumatic brain injury. Um, Today, I want to talk about season changes, weather changes. I know a lot of us probably deal with the same issues. Um, with intracranial pressure from the barometric pressure changes or changes in temperature. Uh, for me, my biggest mm, struggle, I guess I would say, um, is the change of seasons, especially fall and spring. Those are the ones that are hardest on me in my brain because it'll be 45, 50 degrees in the morning, and then by 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon it's 70, 75. And that fluctuation in one day is just it's too much for me. It's too hard on my I can't adjust, I can't regulate, and it really throws me off. It really, I mean, it takes a lot out of me. I feel zapped, I feel drained. And also, what you run into with spring and fall is potential pressure changes from storm activity. Um, it'll rain one day, all day, and then the next day, and it'll be rainy and cold, as opposed to summer rain where it's still warm. It'll be rainy and cold, and then the next day it will be partly cloudy and 65. And then the next day, it'll be gray and gloomy, and it's just plus with the time change coming up, it's starting to already get dark earlier. It's going to be even more so when we change the clocks. That really takes a toll on you when you've gotten used to 8:30, 9 o'clock, even at the height of summer, this still being light out, to go into 6:30, 7. It's dark, and then you get into the 4:30. It's dark, and I mean, I think that affects everybody, not just people with brain injuries, but it affects those of us with brain injuries more. I think it hits us a little harder. Everybody has that seasonal effective, that change. Everybody deals with that. The brain, it has to adjust to that. But for those of us with brain injuries, it takes us longer to adjust to that, if we're lucky enough to adjust at all. Um, and so that's really where I'm at. These last few, well, I have no sense of time, so I'm gonna say last few days, but it could be weeks. I don't really know. Um, I fell off for the longest time. Like, um, the other day, I had to ask if it was spring or fall. I didn't know. I knew it was chilly in the morning, and to me, I really I just gotten up to take the dogs out. So it was early in the morning. I was already disoriented because, as I've said before, I always wake up disoriented. I don't know where I am. I don't know why I'm where I am, and I don't know what year or decade it is. So those three things start off my day every morning. I'm always confused of where I am, and then once I realize where I am, I wonder why I'm here. And then the third is I have to figure out when it is, which is not always um, clear to me. So this particular day, I didn't know, if this was a spring morning or a fall morning. They're kind of the same. And I didn't know. I didn't know what month it was. I didn't know. It didn't. I just couldn't. I had to ask, and that's pretty much how I start every day now. And now I'll eventually adjust to the fall weather and the schedule and the routine. But then winter will hit, and then I got to start all over again and go through the winter process. And I'll adjust to that eventually, and then it'll be spring, and I have to do the the spring adjustment, which is like now the fall adjustment. Fall, like I said, fall and spring are pretty much the same to me. They're the same adjustments that are required for me, and I really struggle with those. Obviously, cold weather, winter, everybody hates that. So I don't think I'm any different than anybody else when it comes to that. Nobody wants to go out in the snow and you know deal with sub-zero temperatures and stuff. That takes a lot out of anybody. But it just for me, a swing in pressure and temperature in a day is really hard on me. That really throws me, and my fine motor skills really get worse during that. My tremors get worse. I struggle to find the words I want to say. I'm extremely fatigued. I'm past the point of just being tired. Fatigue is another level beyond tired, and making decisions and trying to focus and trying to plan. I just can't do it. Um, Everything is in slow motion. Everything feels like it's not real. Like I almost can't tell the difference between dream and reality at times. Um, and that actually happened too. I had to ask, did this really happen or did I dream that? Because I didn't know if it was real or not. So it's stuff like that we have to deal with. And so when you start your day off as a brain injured person where you're already disoriented, confused, don't know where you are, don't know what year it is, don't know what season it is, and that's how you start your day, you can just imagine how the day goes from there. It very rarely gets a whole lot better. Um, so just understand that, and those of you with brain injuries, I know you do understand that. Those of you without, that's who this is for. When you see us struggling, it, that's why. That's what it is. We've already started the day behind the eight ball. Before we've even stepped out the door, we're already behind the game. So I just wanted to share that, and hopefully some people have this helps some people. Some people have this and didn't know it, and now they do. And hopefully caretakers can see it and understand it, and the loved ones that they're looking after. So any questions, feel free to post and let me know. I'm going to put this on Facebook as well. Thanks.